Attorney General.
Am I correct, Minister Blair, that in every case, when you were asked to attend the SCIF at CSIS in Toronto, you'd be advised or notified in a few days in advance, and if you were going to be asked to approve a warrant, you'd be notified that, not about the details of the warrant, but that you would be asked to approve a warrant?
Yes, that's correct. It would actually appear in my schedule as they would coordinate a time when I was available to attend, and it would appear in my schedule as attend at CSIS for warrant.
Okay. On this particular attendance, when you received a briefing from the director and you signed the warrant, do you know if the affidavit was sworn or in draft form?
And again, I don't recall.
Okay. You said that there was no, you were not notified of any particular urgency to sign a warrant. I believe you indicated that in some cases, one example you gave was the renewal of a warrant when the warrant may be expiring. Did you have experience when you were told that it was urgent that you sign a warrant?
Yes, sir.
And did that occur in this case?
No, sir.
And our timeline that was referred to, I think it's COM 156, indicates that the warrant was approved by the court 3 weeks after the briefing and when you approved the warrant. Does that give you any sense as to the urgency of this particular warrant?
I have no idea what transpired in the ensuing 3 weeks from the time I signed the application until it went before the court. The time does strike me as long, but I have no basis to determine whether that was appropriate or not.
In respect of Mr. Chong and the reports that were referred to in your examination and cross-examination, have you ever at any time received any information that there was a threat to Mr. Chong's safety or the safety of his family?
No, sir.
Am I correct that a decision to approve a CSIS warrant was yours and yours alone, and it would be inappropriate to seek that or discuss that approval somewhere else?
I believe that would be extremely inappropriate, sir. It was solely my authority under the Act.
You've spoken about and have declined to answer a number of questions with respect to questions that might impede upon national security. What is the, can you elaborate what the risk is that you're concerned about?
Yeah, a couple of things there. First of all, I think the integrity of those authorities needs to be protected. It is not. I think it would be very inappropriate to compromise the integrity of that warrant application process. I think it needs to be protected. I'm also very concerned that it would potentially have the effect of identifying someone who's not accused of a crime, but who was the subject of an investigation. And I've been engaged in many of those investigations, and the protection of that process, the integrity of the investigation, and the protection of their rights as citizens needs to be considered in the release of that information. And to do otherwise, in my opinion, would compromise not only their rights, but also the country's ability to maintain national security. Those authorities are important and need to be defended.
And there could there possibly be a risk to confidential sources or methods of operation? One
of the things that I think we always need to take into consideration is the protection of investigative technique, the methods and technology that our agencies might employ, and that should not be discussed in a public forum. And also, because much of the information that CSIS or the police may rely upon comes from human sources, and disclosure of certain information can tend to identify those individuals, and the protection of those individuals is also a responsibility of all of us who are involved in those processes.
And is there also a concern with respect to information that might be obtained from partner agencies and protecting that relationship?
Yeah, one of the things that Canada relies and benefits tremendously from is our very trusting relationship, and what is often referred to as the Five Eyes partnership, which is our relationship with the United States, the United Kingdom, Australia, and New Zealand. The five countries have a long-standing history of sharing very sensitive and top-secret information, and that sharing is predicated on trust among all of the allies that we will treat our secret information, and theirs with the utmost care to make sure that it is not improperly disclosed.
Thank you, sir. Those are my questions.
Thank you.